the Down to Earth podcast, the Down to Earth network with your host, Sean Myrie. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Right? Your host, Sean Myrie, I said. There's a lot of things going on. And a lot of stories not getting the spotlight, but I will give this one the spotlight because it's something that needs to be spotlighted and it's going over people's heads if it's not spotlighted. I'm going to document it. People, please subscribe to the platforms Spotify podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all podcast platforms. You can see they're doing something. Look at my mouth. It's moving faster than you should. But this is what it's saying. LAP's biggest drug bust, narcotics seizures, right? So it says, now seizures for, let's see something now. This recently happened. Let's see. Recently. So, why is it put 1985? You see, this is an example of them trying to cover stuff. They just did a bust, right? Yesterday, I think. It's put 2026. They just done a bust yesterday. Huge. Authorities arrest 18 for alleged drug distribution in Los Angeles. So this is all linked probably to the cartels. And this story, it's out there, but it's not viral. So it says this: federal authorities arrest 18. That's just a day ago. But historically, right, the biggest bust is, I swear, said over $1 billion. $1 billion in LA seized. But when I'm looking for that story, right, federal raid, okay, it's a drug raid. This is going over people's heads because all alien stuff and all the other stuff that's filling internet. Meanwhile, it said federal drug raid near downtown Los Angeles spot public safety concerns during mayor's race. I didn't know there was a mayoral race. This is historical, people, and this is going over a lot of people's heads because this is the war on drugs too, right? So it says a man holding a pipe stands hunched over at MacArthur Park after federal authority made arrest on charges related to selling illicit drugs on Wednesday, May 6, 2026 in Los Angeles, right? So they made a big bust and not talking about it. What are they talking about? This $1 billion bust in Los Angeles that LAPD found. It was like a warehouse. I think there's warehouses. And they have arrested a whole bunch of people, aka the cartels. So there's like 10 major stories going on right now. Which one is winning? This one ain't winning. Los Angeles, major Fed raid around Park in downtown Los Angeles, long for rampant drug use and homeless in camps, came just after to kick out mayor in the city. They're going to kick mayor out too. Much laws are timed, so they want to kick the mayor out too. That's what's going on. Why is the mayor involved in this stuff? But let me tell you guys a little bit more. During a difficult term framed by most destructive wildfire, so I guess they get rid of that mayor because of the wildfire. Who cares? I don't know about this bus. So look, Wednesday's raid resulted in 18 arrests and targeted fentanyl, which they blamed Canada for, and they blamed China for. They just me out. They're playing because they don't want to tell you about this. Yo, YouTube, what's up, man? What's up? They really heard what I'm about to tell you guys. Obviously. Whew. Damn, man. YouTube up cutting the live just because people are coming in playing with now. YouTube. Right now, look. Let me see. Let me see if it's possible. Let's see. What are you guys doing? You gonna want to hear about this? Oh, now this be sensitive because they're playing with my life. They just cut me off. So let me say, Wednesday's raid resulted in 18 arrests, targeted fentanyl and methamphetamine distribution in and around MacArthur Park, located in a densely populated immigrant neighborhood west of downtown. It came after years of complaints from residents about crime, drug use, and gang activity in the area. So right now, story, I think they want it blocked. They don't want people like me to talk about this to you guys. They don't want that. They're scared of the story. This alien shit is a distraction. See how the biggest drug bust in LAPD history, billions of dollars. No one's really talking about this. I am. They're trying to shut me down right now. They're trying to shut me up. City Hall had been under pressure to suspend a needle giveaway program. That's why. The park that has been blamed for some of the sustaining neighborhood problems, not solving them, such as programs, whatever use with clean needles, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get back to the bus. Because more than $1 billion worth, and all these, they're fighting these cartels, and no one's, what's going on with the cartels, right? Is Ryan Wen, the Canadian guy, I'm guessing, who's talking to the Fed saying, because that was his stronghold, the guy who they arrested, you remember the white Canadian they arrested in Mexico, who's on the run or hiding? He's probably talking, right? Much respect, everybody coming in the chat. It says, during Wednesday's debate, this signal G would end program. Okay, whatever. They don't like the mayor. They want to get rid of the mayor of whatever, Los Angeles. So this bust, I'm noticing they're really trying to stay quiet about this bust. This is nasty work, man. So it says, okay, let's get back to the bust because they're trying to hide this from you guys. People, bring up the like if you can, please subscribe. This week, drug raid was rare federal and local effort, but the federal authorities did team up with LAPD in the drug raid. The first assistant, right? U.S. Attorney Bill Etta, I think that's how you say his name, Lee. Trump administration appointee said in a statement that authorities were reclaiming MacArthur Park. I heard about MacArthur Park in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. MacArthur Park for criminals and drug addicts to return their public base to the citizens. Base operation had been planned for many months. Okay, blah blah. That's small price, but eight point something billion, right? I feel so. I got you. You feel bad? Much respect, man. Much respect. They're locking people out. When I did this story, before people in the chat, they actually were playing my chat. But I exposed them. I said, yo, YouTube, stop it. They knocked me out, and now I'm back. They actually knocked me out, and I have nothing wrong with my Wi-Fi. So check this. YouTube fix, right? The mayor's race, I guess there's a big thing going on for the mayor, like, for elections. But why ain't talking about the $1 billion bust? They saying this is LA's historical bust of fentanyl and cocaine. Fentanyl and cocaine. Big bust. So all this other stuff, there's a whole bunch of stories out there. This is an example of things overshadowing, like other stories, overshadowing really important stuff. All right. So make America great again or whatever. You guys should be concentrating on they arrested 18 people, they say, right? So that's what's going on in America. A billion, more than $1 billion, right? A bust of drugs